What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Lyndon Brick, came to bring my fellow marketers another tip to be able to help you grow your business. Man, I just got through getting out here cutting the backyard, man, and while I was cutting, something came to me. It just reminded me for the tip for the day is sometimes you got to cut things off. You got to cut things off. A lot of people, when you get to talking about cutting stuff off, you get to think about people, but it's more than people. But I'll start with people. When you're dealing with folks that don't support your dream, sometimes you got to cut them off. They could be your very good friend. And if you introduce them, they'll be like, hey, I want you to check something out. I need you to look at something, give me your opinion. And they look at it. And all you get is negativity from them, whether it comes family members, all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying disassociate yourself, but sometimes you got to cut those people off. Because if they continuously feed you with negativity toward what you're trying to do, the goals you're trying to accomplish and stuff like that, that stuff weighs down on you, man. It's like weights. It's like anchors in a ship. You constantly getting those anchors. And eventually, once you get enough anchors, you just can't move. So sometimes you got to cut those. You got to cut those people off. And like I said, it's more than just the people. Sometimes you've got to cut habits. You've got to cut habits that you have off. If you got a habit of getting on Facebook and scrolling for 30, 40, 45 minutes, hours at a time, to just scrolling, looking at news feed, and you have a business to grow, especially if you're using Facebook as a platform to be able to grow your business, you got to stop that. You got to cut off that habit. It's a couple of things that you have to really cut, just like the grass. It grows and it grows, and eventually it gets overwhelming. I don't know if you've ever cut a yard before, whether you male or female, whatever. My wife likes cutting the yard too, so I don't discredit any women from doing that. But when you get that grass so high, regardless of what kind of lawnmower you have, eventually when you try to run over that grass, it slows down the blade. And eventually, if the grass is so thick, it stops. And you have to restart the lawnmower all over again. It's just like your business. If you continuously let those negative things feed and just continually grow and grow in your life without cutting them off, it's going to hit you. It's going to get you to a point where you just stop. And then guess what? You got to start all over again. You got to get that momentum all over again and start all over. But guess what? The negativity won't stop. For people that don't believe in what you have and don't believe in where you're trying to go, and they just have a different train of thought than you do, you got to cut those folks off. Every now and then you got to cut those things. You got to cut those habits off. You got to cut those things that aren't getting you closer to the goal. Cut them short. And the best time to do it is before it gets too high and really starts to weigh down on you. All right, so hope this was of value to you. If it was, please like, comment, and share, especially if you know people that are a people pleaser type people. Let them know you got to cut those folks off. All right, and got to cut those things and those habits off. So please like, comment, and share if this was of value. If y'all need a matter of fact, and you know I like doing research on companies. If you're looking for a company that you don't have to recruit everybody in order to gain a residual, make sure you inbox me and message me and ask me about it, and I'd be glad to share that information with you. But it was just a research that I did on the company I just found out about. But it's pretty nice. It's very legit. But reach out to me any way you can. Send me a message. If you need help growing your business, MLMmarketingsecret.com. And y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all later. Make sure you get to cutting if you need to.